Wow, the United States credit ratings as a whole country just got downgraded, and you wouldn't believe what caused this. It was due to pro-Trump Capitol riots. So a ratings agency, a world's top ratings agency, downgraded the creditworthiness of the United States because they said Trump started the Capitol riots. And of course, yesterday, Trump also got indicted, right, for the January 6th Capitol riots. And now it's causing havoc in the financial markets. You see, a country's credit rating is just like your own creditworthiness, your own credit score, right? So if you go into a bank right now, just like the United States wants to borrow money right now and get some debt, you walk into a bank and they ask, what's your credit rating? They do a credit check, his credit history check on you. And if they say, well, you've been not paying your bills, not paying your debt, then basically you ain't gonna get that loan. You're not gonna get a car loan. You're not gonna get a mortgage loan, right? You can't do anything in this life. And essentially, where if you do get that loan from some cheap, shoddy lender, they're going to charge you like 5% above the market rate. This is what happens when your credit rating gets downgraded. Same thing happens to countries. Now, it's okay for now because the United States is still at just gone from AAA to AAA plus. Correction, that was AA plus. From AAA, 3 A's to 2 A's and a plus. Now, do you know what China's rating is? China is only A plus, so it's only got 1 A. So the lesser A's you have, the lesser creditworthiness you have. But this is still a big deal because the United States is meant to be the most safest, secure investment in the world, right? And they're saying, the Fitch agency that downgraded the US is saying, well, we don't think United States is that trustworthy anymore. This is a major big deal. It's like saying Michael Jordan can no longer play in the NBA, kind of a deal, right? But who could have predicted this? Well, just one day before this news broke, here was me, Pablo, right, on Twitter and on YouTube, reporting about this, saying the US dollar crash is coming, and here is my YouTube explanation. And here was my warning that this was coming, right? Just a day ago, even though this is a shock to the rest of the market, but it's not to Pablo and people who watch Pablo's videos. Now, in that video, one of the main reasons I give for why US dollar and US Treasury bonds and US credibility is coming under a lot of pressure is because this thing, right? This is the debt profile of United States Treasury debt. That's Treasury bonds. That's how much money United States is borrowing. It's not just how much they're borrowing, it's the way they're borrowing, right? So basically, see this purple bar, right? That's 2 years or less, right? Debt that's maturing 2 years or less. And this is like 10 years, 30 years plus. US has very little long-term debt, but a lot of short-term debt. So that means within the next 2 to 5 years, right, less than 2 years, it's going to have 45% of its debt coming due. Do you think that'll crash the United States in the next 2 years? Follow me for more.